The House of Yahweh joyously presents the Book of Exodus. Exodus chapter 1. And these are the names of the sons of Israel, entered Egypt with Yaakov, each with his family. They came with Yaakov: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Gad, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. All the sons who came from the loins of Yaakov were 70 persons, for Joseph was in Egypt already. Now Joseph and all his brothers and all that generation died. But the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly, multiplied, and grew exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them. Then a new king, who did not know Joseph, came to power in Egypt. And he said to his people,
"Look, the people of the children of Israel are more numerous and powerful than we are. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, or they will increase even more numerously. And if war breaks out, then they may join our enemies and fight against us. And then they will leave this land."
So they put slave drivers over them to oppress them with forced labor. And they built Pithom and Ramses as store cities for Pharaoh. But the more they oppressed them, the more they multiplied and grew. So the Egyptians came to dread the children of Israel. So the Egyptians made the children of Israel serve with rigor, crushing oppression. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar, in brick, and in all manner of service in the field. In all their hard labor, the Egyptians used them ruthlessly. Then the king of Egypt spoke to the midwives for the Hebrews. The name of the first was Shiphrah, and the name of the second was Puah, saying,
"When you do the duties of a midwife for the Hebrew women, and see them on the birth stools, if it is a boy, then kill him. But if it is a girl, then let her live."
But the midwives had reverence for Yahweh, and did not do as the king of Egypt commanded them, but they let the male children live. So the king of Egypt sent for the midwives, and asked them,
"Why have you done this thing, and allowed the male children to live?"
And the midwife answered Pharaoh and said,
"Hebrew women are not like Egyptian women. They are vigorous and give birth before the midwives arrive."
So Yahweh was kind to the midwives, and he multiplied the people, so they became even more numerous. And because the midwives had the reverence of Yahweh, Yahweh therefore gave families to them. Then Pharaoh commanded all his people, saying,
"Every son who is born to the Hebrews you must throw into the river, but every daughter you shall let live."